Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a very quick one where I want to do a short video explaining about how I've been simplifying my life further by simplifying my stuff. So I've been watching lots of videos around minimalism and what does minimalism mean, as well as lots of videos around decluttering your stuff to simplify your life. So yeah, that's been something that's really interested me recently, and it's made me to take some time and to look around my house to assess the things I have, and based on Marie Kondo's message, which is about if something doesn't spark joy, or if it's not useful, so if it's not practical, then perhaps you should let it go. So if it's not serving a purpose and it's not something that you deem to be beautiful, then perhaps you should question, do you need it and is it adding value to your life? So obviously there are some things which are just practical necessity things, maybe like kitchen utensils, which not every kitchen utensil is beautiful, but it serves a function and it's helpful, therefore you decide to keep it. So yeah, it's made me realise by going around every single area of my house that I've got a lot of duplicates. So I've looked at those duplicates and decided which one I prefer, and I've let go of others. Because my parents will be moving this coming year, it's been a time to sort through lots of my old stuff still at their house, loads and loads of books, old uni stuff from my bachelor's from years and years ago. So it's been a great chance to look and realise that I've kept so many things, not just at my house but at their house. So it's been a good opportunity to really assess and get rid of lots of things. And I think there is something emotional and sort of a sense of feeling of progress when you do let some things go. And I watched a video recently about how some of our stuff that we keep in our homes actually is a sign that we are perhaps not letting go of something else in our life. So an example from my own life is perhaps sort of things, for example, when I've had a big declutter of books, there was lots of books which were around sort of some of the beliefs from a former church that I was a part of. And now sort of my thinking's changed with regard to some of the topics. Yeah, I've been holding on to the books, even though some of those books now don't mirror my personal beliefs, which are around like minor sub-issues in Christianity basically, but sort of letting go of those books so that people who do hold those sort of sub-beliefs can read them, has been a process of letting go and actually having confidence in my own opinions and beliefs, that they're valid and you know that's fine. So letting go of some of those books has been a release and has actually made me feel more confident in what I personally believe, and to be confident in that, and that we all believe different things, and sort of we need to be true to ourselves and be confident in that. So that's one area, for example, and I had other things around sort of my degree, things that I've held on to, which, you know, even perhaps like sort of cards from former work experience places, which, you know, served a purpose at the time and brought me joy at the time, but now it's just added stuff to find space for in my current home. So, you know, being realistic about what I want to keep, what's going to continue to spark joy and didn't just spark joy for a moment. Oh, my arm was aching, sorry, I had to move position. So yeah, definitely going through all of my things. As I said in a last video, I've been especially sorting out my kitchen, and I had like 2 plate sets. So I realised which one is more beautiful and sparks joy. So I kept that one and gave away to someone who will use it, the other plate set, and it's been a blessing. So that's another thing, that actually letting go of some things is good for you, but also good for others, because people can get joy out of those things that you give away, which also brings you a further joy. So that's something that I'm enjoying at the moment, even to the extent of sorting through my gel nail polishes. And there's some colours which I've never used. I bought for doing friends' nails, and people just didn't pick those colours. So I've given them away with a second gel lamp I had to someone who will enjoy it and use it, rather than it sitting at the back of my cupboard when somebody could get joy out of it, and before the nail colour spoils from just being old, sort of thing, because it wasn't that old. So yeah, I'm finding joy from letting go of things at the moment, and having big sort outs. And also I'm finding that by letting go of some things in my home, like even sorting through my cupboard full of mugs, my kitchen is a prime example. I've got some beautiful mugs which I love to look at, but when I open the cupboard is so full of mugs that I can't see my favourite ones. I can't see my most beautiful ones that I just even get joy from looking at, because there's just so many there. So if I have less, I can see my favourite things more. Likewise, in my wardrobe, I can see my favourite clothes, my clothes that I love to wear more, if there's less in there. And sometimes what I'm doing as well is not like getting rid of things straight away, but perhaps putting some things in like an interim space, so that I can sort of see my favourite things more, and see if I go back to that thing. If I don't go back to that thing, then perhaps it's time to let it go. So yeah, that's the thing I'm doing at the moment, and I'm finding real joy from doing that. And also another thing is it's far easier to clean, especially my kitchen, and even other tops in my house with less things on them. And that gives me joy as well, because I get joy from seeing like a dust-free home and having a clean space to live in. And even this week, because of everywhere being clean, I'm like in one of these moods, where I'm like, oh, I want to clean something. I actually cleaned my oven using that dishwasher tablet idea, but I did use some washing up liquid. I poured that on and then scrubbed that round with the dishwasher tablet, and it worked really well. And so now it's actually meaning, by decluttering, I'm getting around to some tasks. I'm having more time to get around to tasks that I have been wanting and meaning to do for ages. So yeah, it's bringing joy to me this season of simplifying things, and it's even giving me more clarity in my mind, less things to think about, and also I'm enjoying using my favourite things and being able to see them more often in my house, because they're not covered in or hidden behind other clutter. So I thought I'd just make a short video about that. And I also plan to make a video around more about what is minimalism, but if you're interested in that topic, have a look on YouTube, because there's lots of different views around what it means. And it's not all about owning sort of like next to no things, but it's about being intentional about the things that you do own, so that you sort of don't have so much stuff that you can't enjoy your favourite things. That's my take on it anyway. Hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye!